Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CSSSA 2021 Showcase interview. I'm Maurice, and I'll be your host this evening. Let's start off with our guests introducing themselves. To you.
I'm Cupid.
Hi, everybody. My name is Karen Marie.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. P. Morgan.
I'm Earth.
Hello, I'm Megan, and I'm a social media activist.
I'm a high school student.
So tell me, what have you all learned this past year?
People will always need me.
I have learned that the customer is apparently not always right.
I've learned that even during a pandemic, people tend to take us for granted. But I've also learned to keep my head up. It's kind of all you can do.
People keep trying to kill me. It might get better, but losing hope, honestly.
Now it's like having real plans like outside the house for grit.
Tell me, do you have any new hobbies?
I've started ending healthy relationships for fun.
Well, one of my favorite activities is going to McDonald's and telling the manager that I want a refund when I have not ordered anything.
I like reposting posts about activism on Insta.
Learning to sleep and study at the same time.
Now, this is a hard one. What's your biggest regret?
Not following @change on Insta sooner.
I haven't seen my family much over the past year. That's probably my biggest regret.
My biggest regret? Letting dating apps be a thing. Ugh.
Well, my biggest regret is probably calling the police so many times that they blocked my number. I'm not really sure what to do in an emergency now.
Not starting the pandemic earlier when I had a really rough time these last 2 years. I really needed a break.
And how has the COVID impacted you?
I'm like tired all the time now. My sleep schedule's a mess.
Well, what has changed my life the most is I got this supposed TikTok famous, as the youngins call it, because I was yelling at this 14-year-old boy for taking the last toilet paper. I was very angry because you see, I only had 3 boxes of toilet paper left at my house, and I really, really needed a 4th one just to make sure that I would have toilet paper. And that little boy did not need the toilet paper. I just know.
My arrows only fly 4 feet. I couldn't reach anyone.
During COVID, I made the extreme sacrifice of bringing a mask with me everywhere I went. It was like I couldn't breathe anywhere.
Well, people interact with me a lot more, which makes me really happy. I hope the pandemic made some difference on how people see me.
And finally, what will you do differently, forever, post-COVID?
I will make sure I continue to care about other people when I have the time.
Hope for the best.
Well, I have learned that sometimes it's okay not to call the police on my neighbor because they seem to just turn the music louder every time, and it really bothers me, but I think I've learned not to do that. But I do it sometimes.
I'll stop trying with Disney stars.
Appreciate time with the people I love.
Thank you all for watching this interview. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Hey girl! How are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
Fine. I hate it out here.
I know, it's just so boring, isn't it? It's just what, cactuses and dirt?
It's cacti.
Shh, cacti, whatever.
Yeah, it's just been so terrible with my mom trying to find a job, you know? We thought moving to Reno would open up more opportunities, but it's just really hard in the job market right now.
No, I'm sure. Like, my dad, he's been taking such terrible losses. Like, he's been working nonstop since he had to fire, like, most of his employees. I mean, you can't just cut $2 million in profit and then expect everyone to stay. Like,
Wait, how many people did he fire?
I don't know, like 50? The company's not doing so great. Like, my dad had to cut my allowance to only $100 a week. Like, how am I gonna survive?
God, that sounds so awful. I'm so sorry for you.
It's fine. We'll be okay. But, like, my dad, he's been driving me crazy. He's working on the phone all the time, and, like, he makes me turn down my music. And we have to have, like, family dinners, like, every Friday.
Family dinners? That sounds nice. I wish we did that.
Trust me, it's the worst. And on top of that, I've been stuck in this stupid house all day.
You mean in your huge mansion with a heated pool and your home theater?
Why are you being so judgmental?
I'm really not. It's just that you live in a really great place and you could do other things. You have everything.
I mean, like, what else am I going to do? Like, everything shut down.
I don't know. Find a job?
I thought you were kidding. You should loosen up a bit. I mean, I do work sometimes. Like, editing my Instagram takes forever. Like, I have to get, like, a really good picture, and then I have to find, like, a caption that, like, matches. It's just, like, a lot of work.
I'm sure. I mean, I kind of stopped posting on social media after my dad passed.
Oh. Yeah. Wasn't he, like, already sick, though?
Well, yeah. He had stage 2 lung cancer.
Oh my god. That, like, really sucks. Damn, this reminds me of The Fault in Our Stars. You, like, saw that movie, right?
Seriously, Mad?
What? I'm just trying to connect with you. Like, I understand what you're going through.
How could you possibly know what I'm going through? Did one of your parents die or even lose their job? I don't fucking think so.
Listen, you're kind of overreacting here. Maybe try calming down a little.
Calm down? Calm down? I'm sitting here listening to you talk about all your stupid fucking problems and how you're pissed that your dad is working from home all the time. Do you know what I would give to have my dad working from home? God, you really can't see past your own bubble sometimes, can you?
You know what? I don't need this.
Black. There are secrets I cannot tell you. The way I lift the tangled ends to lower the hellish concoction that smears, until the dregs bring the earth to boil, withdrawing into clay without the god's touch. There are things you cannot revive, even despite the smoke-forming spirits that roam the foundation of dirt-filled bones, rubbed into the core in the mist of being, soaring like fallen embers. You and I are meant to breathe. Raw tissue fuses as flesh and bone knit, rekindling the rhythmic beating of our hearts as heaven holds its breath.
Read by Shreese. I hope that when our streets become streams of passion and of pain, you'll see the crimson like I do. I hope that when our houses of brick crumble, we could still call it home. I hope that when chaos turns to scarlet, it leaves a good tale to teach in its wake. I hope when our wounds scar like flood in a dry lake, and our hands house rubies of memories not to relive, but to call our foundation. I hope you wear it shamelessly. I hope you wear it proudly.
The bluest form of drowning is taking your tongue from behind your teeth, cut the soft tissue away, press down on it like clay on the pottery wheel, dip 2 fingers like this into slip, score the surface, fill the holes. In the kiln, glaze bubbles, flesh twitches, hardens like a cast, like a shroud, blooming blue and cold-blooded. May your mouth know how to take back what it has lost.
This is how we mourn, watching as the day bleeds into the wine-colored spill of night, and its likeness punctuate the saccharine violet of birdsong among our blaring sirens. How 24 hours is not enough to capture the mauve portrait of longing, or the unfurling of lilac, the scent of lavender, the most beautiful flowers to be buried with. Still, I am looking for your hands like a healing bruise, fleshed grapes on tongue, little stones to remember you by. O amethyst, we watch the sky drown in its inverse and let our morning dissipate into brighter stars. Like the blossoming of dusk, I'm looking for sweeter endings to remember us by.
I gaze at the bush, spangled with roses tinted in light pink, and arrayed with sharp thorns. Lush flowers blush, I think, the hour of morn. I notice petals as fragile as the daybreak's dew, and pink, brighter than a roseate ruby, glittering in the rainbow, soulful beauty to be. Petals tattered and torn, oh cruel parasite, you who slit my rose. Healing pink leaves, fluttering in the breeze, will one day be born anew to those who wait so patiently for new leaflets to grow.
Green looks different to me. I'm thinking about the time I've looked out into a scenery and come to find green grass being integrated with dancing trees. I'm thinking about the time I've looked out into a window and watched the grace of spring make its appearance while I am accompanied by a mug filled with green tea. Bittersweet feelings of hope and delight, remarkable gestures of spring in all its greenery, moves its performance into your window, allowing you to feel the freedom of your mind and body become united once more. Feeling the depths of boredom and drowning it out with bliss. Green only happens around this time every year, one of the best times. Green is a poetic imagery of ongoing memories that I continue to find myself in. Green is a wonderful color to be.
Yellow. Rays of sunshine, yellow, glistening in my eyes, my honey-colored eyes, speckled with strength, the ones my father gave me. Showers of golden yellow, washing over my hair, seeping into my soul, gently caressing my face, tender like my mother's touch. Sunlight drying my weeping eyes, I take in large gulps, absorbing vitamin D. Sunlight running through my veins and in my pulse. I am stained by jade green mingled with ardent scarlet, a layered yellow rich with stories, watered down by my tears, salty, but thickened by my hurdles and falls, all the same.
White. Reading the Sunday paper, I can't stomach any of it. The creamy pages jammed with struggle, the pallid bodies sunk into sleep. This is a frigid earth, stiff, lifeless, golden warmth locked beneath steely ice. I pray for time to twist back, but if there is a God somewhere, he is not benevolent. He only watches as more of us pale, empty eyes, colorless like souls without the spark. Yesterday, I saw seas of tombstones hardened in the dirt, snowy marble gleaming. How sad it is that we converse in obituaries, have grief braced in our throat. I suppose one day we'll walk 6 feet over, still afloat, drifting where others submerged beneath chalky foam. All of this, distant scars thrice hardened and stripped by sunset, milky spots remaining. That's all we can do, right? Remain standing.
Pretty dolls were made to fly, tainted by predators. I wonder why. I could still hear her cry, the siren upstairs as she whines. It's too late for us to hide. I wonder why, I wonder why. Getting beat up in the 50s, maybe you should make him run. He's touching on your body, maybe you should dress like that. Double standards like vampires, they keep coming back to life. Your husband's gonna be a vampire, I now pronounce you man and wife. You don't know what I could do if I had as much power as you. Cause we've got it all to lose. You've got the world, now watch it burn. And as we march tonight, fighting the same fight, we know we'll make it right. Well, in this cycle, we will learn.
I always feel like an outcast until you want to take what's mine. You put up a pride flag, but I know that it's just part-time. Is this what we fought for? Is this why our blood was shed? We're still bleeding on the pavement, we're safe to sleep in bed.
I'm so sick of white men on the news, smiling with their teeth. I think I would kill them if I could. Bring them to their knees.
You don't know what I could do if I had as much power as you. Cause we've got it all to lose. You've got the world, now watch it burn. And as we march tonight, fighting the same fight, we know we'll make it right. Well, in this cycle, we will learn.
All men are created equal, another promise you can't keep. Why don't you give that stolen land back? Their children aren't yours to reap. Throw their bodies at your front lines to gain their rights is what you said. But the ones who stand and fight back, those ones always end up dead. I'm so sick of white men on the news, smiling with their teeth. I think I would kill them if I could. Bring them to their knees.
You don't know what I could do if I had as much power as you. Cause we've got it all to lose. You've got the world, now watch it burn. And as we march tonight, fighting the same fight, we know we'll make it right. Well, in this cycle, we will learn.
Thank you for listening. Stay safe and smile on.